What's up, everybody? Justin here to do a new wrestling decade show. My top 23 world champions of the decade, the last decade, 2010 to 2019, or the end of 2019. This is my top 23 world champions of the decade. Impact Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, AEW are the world champions. This top 25 will be from those companies. I would do a separate top 20 or whatever, I don't know, top 30, top 20 WWE and NXT champions of the last decade sometime in the future. AEW has only been around for 1 year, but they still had a first ever world champion, and it was historic. So number 23 is from AEW, the AEW world champion, Chris Jericho, the only world champion ever in AEW history. So Jericho has held the title for 3 months and 14 days, or 3 months, 15 days. I know Jericho's barely held it, but AEW is a new company. It was historic when they started because finally we got competition. So at number 23, Chris Jericho as AEW champion, the only champion, for 3 months and 15 days. So far, he's held it. Number 22, from Ring of Honor, the Ring of Honor world champion, Tyler Black, a.k.a. Seth Rollins, had 1 reign as Ring of Honor champion. 1 reign that lasted 210 days. Tyler Black, Ring of Honor champion in the last decade for 210 days. The guy is a really good Ring of Honor champion. I saw a lot of his matches and title defenses. Number 21. Or no, not 21. 20. Wait. Yeah, number 20. Number 20. From Ring of Honor. Again, I saw a lot of his title defenses. Ring of Honor World Champion Davey Richards had 1 reign, but it was a long one. 321 days. Davey Richards was Ring of Honor champion for 321 days. Number 19, Ring of Honor World Champion Cody Rhodes. He only had 1 reign, but he held it for 175 days. And he did win the title in, 2018 or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But at number 19, Cody Rhodes, Ring of Honor champion, 175 days. I'm going to do, again, number 23 all the way down to, I don't know, let's say 14. At number 18, from Ring of Honor, he was Ring of Honor champion for 195 days, Dalton Castle. The guy was a really good world champion, really good wrestler. Held it 195 days, 1 reign. Number 17. Number 17 from Impact Wrestling World Champion Sting. Only, I believe, had 1 reign in the last decade. 135 days. 135 days Sting was Impact Champion in the last decade in wrestling. Number 16, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, please, man. Please clean your life up and get sober. I don't want to wake up someday and reading that you passed away from drug or alcohol abuse. That'd be really, really sad. Because, Jeff, you got young kids. It's time to clean your ass up and live the sober life. Number 16, Jeff Hardy was Impact World Champion. He had 3 reigns. 3 reigns as Impact World Champion that lasted a total of 249 days. Jeff Hardy was Impact World Champ. 3 different reigns. Altogether, 249 days. Number 15, Impact Wrestling World Champion, Magnus, a.k.a. Nick Aldis. Magnus was Impact World Champion for 128 days. Was Magnus as Impact World Champion. I personally thought he should have held it a lot longer. The guy was really good when he was Impact World Champion. I can't believe Impact actually let Nick Aldis go. Or maybe he didn't want to re-sign. I don't know, but they probably didn't want to pay him to stay. Nick Aldis is better off in the NWA with Billy Corgan as the owner, and he's better off in the NWA as the NWA World Champion than he would ever be if he's still a part of Impact. He's better off in the NWA. They treat him better. They book him better. Final one of this part 1, my top 23 world champions of the last decade: ROH, New Japan, Ring of Honor, AEW. Number 14 is Drew Galloway, Impact Wrestling World Champion. Drew Galloway, a.k.a. Drew McIntyre, but he was Impact World Champion for 89 days. I thought he was a hell of a champion. The guy reinvented himself and just really was damn good in Impact Wrestling, was Drew Galloway. The guy was just so damn good on the indies and Impact and Evolve. He was damn good. That probably got him a job and got him rehired in WWE because how good he was on the indies. So number 14, Drew Galloway, Impact World Champion, 89 days. Hope you enjoyed part 1, 23, down to 14. Part 2 will be 13 down to 1. Just to give you a little small preview. Number 13 will be World Champions from Impact. A lot of Impact World Champions that had good reigns and good runs and had the world title for a good amount of days. So 13 down to 1 will be champions from Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor in New Japan. So I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my top world champions of the last decade in wrestling. Top 23 world champions. Not from WWE or NXT. Just from Impact, ROH, New Japan mostly. Jericho is number 23 because it was historic. He became the first ever AEW World Champion. Hope you enjoyed this new Wrestling Decade show. Bye for now.